Blessings to you wherever you may find yourself. We do appreciate your efforts that you are making to watch us every hour, every moment on this channel. We thank you and we appreciate that. Deep is our gratitude. Words cannot express our appreciation. What we can say is that may God richly bless you. And always our hearts are with you in prayers. We know that the challenges that you are facing, at the end of it all, you are going to be the victor over it. So don't give up, don't give in. Continue to have faith, and all things will work out for you. I know you will do that. And we also urge you again to continue to share with others. Let them also know the move that God is making. God is enlightening us to have power over the elements that He has created. Let all the people that is in your heart, those that you love, your friends, your family members, even your enemies, we do mention that because anytime you share this information with your enemies, they are not going to see you as their enemy again. So let them also have benefit of what we are discussing with you, and continue to subscribe. The more you subscribe, the more you get the videos that we upload. We know that you will do that, and may God bless you for doing that. Today we are not going to waste much time. We are going to deal with exactly what we are going to do today. Last time we did about the element of water. That is, in all, we have learned that before you can have power to control circumstances around you, you must know the dynamics of the elements that has power, the elements that have power over mankind. You see, elements have been acting against us, but God created them so that we will have power over them. Once we've known that we have power over water, element of water, we are going straight to the element of fire. And I know you know fire as I know you also know it. But for the purpose of our study, I would like to brief or give a simple definition for fire. A simple means the chemical reaction involving the bonding of carbon with oxygen with the purpose of creating heat. That is the meaning of fire. So you see, it is a combination of oxygen and carbon, and sometimes other flames to produce heat for the benefit or destruction of mankind. So fire can be used for our benefit. It can also be used for our destruction. It all depends on the one who is using it. And like I made mention of it last time when I said thunder, we have power to control thunder. People were shocked. They were thinking, how can man control thunder? But remember, thunder is also part of fire. They are one example of fire. So since we are dealing with fire, we will limit today's teachings on thunder so that it will just ginger you. It will make you aware that you have power over this element. When you talk about thunder, the definition is very simple. You see, when you define something, it means you have power to control it, because the definition that you give it to it indicates your ability or the extension in which the thing can function. So when you talk about thunder, what we are actually simple means that it is a report of the electricity in the atmosphere. That is the meaning of thunder. In the atmosphere, there is electricity there. And when someone invokes that electricity, then the report or the outcome is what we see as thunder. We see the rolling of that action that the person has done. And since there is a man who can invoke or who can activate the electricity in the atmosphere, there should be a man who can also deactivate the same electricity. You see, Paul once said, everything that we are seeing came from unseen. In other words, we got everything that we are having now from the spiritual realm. So the electricity that we are experiencing now, it is as a result of the original electricity in the atmosphere. When God created all these things, He first made electricity. That is why sometimes we see lightning. We got that idea from there. And lightning is the combination of the clouds, what we call hail, and all those things that make up lightning. And that also make up the thunder. So God created all these things for our purpose, to use it to benefit mankind. But since we don't know, we are experiencing negative effects from all these things. But one thing I want to assure you is that the evil forces, the evil powers, the evil agents are teaching their people to use it. But they don't know the real meaning of it. They don't understand. It is like they have been taught to use it. For example, when I made mention of carbon, if you have not been in school, there's no way you understand carbon. What about oxygen? The old grandmom or the old woman or the old man in your village doesn't know the meaning of oxygen or carbon. But all these things are in the atmosphere. They combine. When you activate them, they combine to produce fire and the thunder and the lightning that you are seeing. They don't know, but they have been taught by evil people, by evil entity, and they just misapply them because they don't know the purpose in which they were created. But when you don't know the use of something, automatically you are going to misuse it. That is, to put it in another way, the unknown, or when you don't understand the purpose of something, you are automatically going to abuse it. So since this week people don't know the intention of God in creating these elements, they are abusing its power. That is why God has mandated us to also teach you how to apply these things for the benefit of mankind, so that if any evil force, any evil agent raises or activates these elements to perform against us, we can also deactivate it. We have that power because we have insight more than what they have. So right now, I am urging you to continue to focus on us, pay attention to us, just listen to us on this show. We are going to elaborate. We will take the scriptures to prove to you that we have power over all these elements. This is an introduction to this tender. We are going to go deeper, but before then, I will still urge you to subscribe. Tell others that this is what is going on. There is a move. I don't think you want your loved ones to be left out. Let them all come together so that we learn these mysteries in order to benefit the whole of mankind. I know you are enjoying. Continue to enjoy. I'll pause here for another session so that I'll go deeper to elaborate everything for you to understand. But don't forget to share and subscribe, and always be alert and listen to this program. I know you have been blessed since we have introduced you to this topic. May you continue to partner with us and continue to receive the teachings that we are giving. May God bless you and stay blessed for me. Thank you.